Good day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today, I am actually going to discuss another strategy for ratting and fleeting. Okay, so in this week, more of the gameplay has been flashed out, and a lot of new players have joined the game. So, as a result of that, a lot of players don't know how to cope with the new systems in place, and with the block sectors, it makes it quite difficult to get around.
Warp drive
And
active.
at the moment, a lot of players are going to be suffering with the whole um, what's this thing block sectors in trying to go around. So when it comes to fighting, when you get together in a fleet, you are now going to have to break up the the distribution of your team. You are going to need your support class, you are going to need your attack class, and you are going to need your defense class individuals within each fleet. Now, it's not the easiest thing to ask someone to go full defense and help you out in your fleet, because most people don't want to be relegated to just sitting back and helping the actual fighters or the actual tankers to take more uh, damage in the fight. So a lot of people have started to purchase these things, but they aren't using them. That's the remote shield and remote capacitor. When you have the remote shield and the remote capacitor, you have a chance to regen your ally's shield directly. That means if you know that one of your members of your team has extremely high defense, extremely high command over the ship, but they don't have the best weapons, you can actually have a second player who's more industry in your fleet firing at the enemy right behind that very same player running a complete support. That means they run the remote shield directly to the ally, they transfer their shield to the ally, and that's how you're actually going to go about defeating enemies. Now, that isn't the fastest way to take down enemies, but it is the easiest way to take on harder than regular enemies. Example, I'm running a T5 I'm running a T5 thing called cruiser. So if another player is running a T4 destroyer, he can simply reinforce me with giving me a ton of
Warp drive
capacitance, because the
active.
capacitor on the Caracal is quite weak. It only lasts a small amount of time with the shield regen and with the other things activating as well. So one of the easiest things you can do in the fleet is you can have someone regenning all of your capacitor of a destroyer which regens power very very quickly. So you're using the speed of the regen, you're using the advantage of your smaller ships to give you an advantage overall in the fight. And that's the whole idea, because you got some people in your fleets that don't have the research, that don't have the power, because they were focusing more to be in a smaller fleet. There's it. Someone just got killed in my corporation. So this has been happening quite a bit, because a lot of people haven't been noticing that the PvP players are in force. When you enter into a sector and you only see 20 players, remember, if you are one player, they are going to obliterate you if you get caught at a gate. So make sure you are on autopilot. Make sure you are heading directly to stations in the sectors that you're jumping to when you're in PvP territory, sorry. And make sure that you keep yourself above zero point 0.5. That means a zero point 0.6 sector is perfect for you to stay in before you jump. Jumping to a zero point 0.3, make sure there is a station in the sector, or meet up at the sector before it in a station, and stay safe till uh, till things are done. Okay, so the whole thing in my corporation is that a lot of us have been going through getting hit quite a bit. I actually also got hit a few times this week, but they haven't actually taken me down. I have a very strong hardening shield and I really hit hard as well. So I think that after I start fighting back, these guys really back off. So there was a rumor going around that you can make 9 million ISK an hour of farming with PvP. I'm not sure if it's correct. If anybody knows, please leave a comment down below so that I can go through and double check it. But I'm not sure on exactly the conditions for making 9 million an hour. Maybe it's running in against big fleets, maybe it's running in against miners. I'm not sure which way it works, but I definitely like to know. Let's see, what else is there? When it comes to the support class, it's also very important for PvP players because you need to have someone blocking off the jump, and then you need someone to fix your players into place so that you can hit them hard. That means they're moving in close. They have the tankier shield, the tankier armor. They don't have to have the best weapons. The whole idea is to hold the enemy in place so that they can't deflect much of the damage. As you can see, I'm still running the NOS, the NOS Energy Drain and the Weber Fire, and I've even prepared my T7 in the exact same format. I just have an extra shield instead of thruster ready for me at that level. So I'm going to be able to shield boost instead of move around faster because I feel that it's going to be a better impact for my gaming style in the future. Okay, next thing to think about in this whole list, running support. Oh yes, the SP gains from the week, from the maintenance and all the problems the game has been having. So a lot of people have gotten a ton of free SP, and that means that everybody here is now in T6 or climbing over T6 who's been on since the start of the game. What you now can do is run through all the essential skills that you need. Remember, if you are going to be a T6 destroyer instead of a T6 cruiser, run with your T6, run with your destroyer research all the way to max and start doing advanced, because it's the only way you are going to get your advantages at the later stage in fighting the bigger fleets. Okay, I'm having a problem here, so okay, that's gonna be it for the video today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe, or comment down below.